Hey guys, it's Jasmine, and today I'm going to show you guys my eyeshadow palette declutter video because I have quite a bit of eyeshadows palettes and also just like these trios and just quads and stuff like that. So I thought, why would I keep them all if I don't use them? And I just filmed a makeup collection and I went through that stuff and I realized I don't use most of my eyeshadow palettes. I mean, I use mainly all of my big palettes because I use them all the time, and I'm telling you guys now, I'm probably not going to be getting rid of any of these. So, I most likely won't, but mainly all of these down here I'm going to be getting rid of. So, I already know that much about this video. So, let's just get right into this video. So, starting up at the top right here, this is an Urban Decay palette that my aunt got for me. I don't really know which one it is. If you guys know what it is, tell me. But it has some very, very pretty colors, and I really like using these two colors for like a natural look. But yeah, I'm not going to be getting rid of this palette because I recently got this not too long ago, and I really haven't played with it much, so I'm going to keep this to to try it out. I've only ever tried it once, but I didn't give it that good of a try. So yeah, I'm just going to put my keeps right here and my don'ts over there. So next is my Urban Decay Electric palette. Now, this palette is very, very, very pigmented and pretty, and I don't use it as much as what I should, but I'm definitely keeping this palette because I really like it, and if I wanted to do a pop of color, it literally has all the colors that I would want. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping this palette. Yeah, like I said, these first couples I'm probably going to be keeping. So I'm just going to go through this really quickly because I know I'm going to be keeping a lot of these. I'm keeping the Naked 1, the Naked 2, the Naked 3, and the Naked Smoky palette. And I'm also keeping the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar, the Too Faced Chocolate Bar, and the Lorac Gold because I literally love them all so much. So, sorry at the beginning of this video is kind of boring because I'm literally keeping everything, but I'll get to the stuff that I'm not keeping in a little bit. So yeah, sorry again that this beginning of the video is kind of boring. Just I can't really part without those palettes because I like them all. So that's everything I'm keeping so far. I know it's a lot, but I literally love them all. So, and then right here is one of the Urban Decay Build Your Own palettes. So basically, it's their single shadows that I just put in here. And again, I like all these colors. I know that I have colors that are really like this, but I obviously bought them because I like them. So I'm keeping this palette, and I'm also keeping this one. It's another Build Your Own palette from Urban Decay, just a different palette. And I actually have only used the purple, and I need to get 2 more shadows to fill up here. And I really have not used the blue ever, so I still need to play around with those 2 shades there. So I'm going to keep this palette, and I also need to fill it up. So I'm keeping that. So now is this Urban Decay Vices mini palette. Now it has 4 shades in it, and I truly don't use it too much. I mean, I have multiple shades that are the exact same color and stuff. Like this shade is like in the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. This one's in basically like all the palettes. Like that's a really popular shade. And then this one's in a lot of stuff too, and this one's basically, you know, your average shimmery shade, so I'm probably going to be getting rid of this palette. It's a really good palette, and it's Urban Decay Shadows, which I like, but I'm getting rid of it because I have a lot of shades like that, so that's my first. So I now have my first get rid of, which is that palette. Now moving on to this Wet n Wild palette. This is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. Now, I don't use this all too much. I truly never use this, but it is a really, really pretty palette, and the colors are really, really pigmented and pretty, especially for being a drugstore palette. So I'm going to keep this and play around with it more. So yeah, next is this LA Colors palette. It is just so old and janky looking. I've had this for so long, like, ew. I'm definitely getting rid of this, and I'll give it to one of my friends if they want it, but no nonsense, I'm just going to toss it because it's not even that, like, nice, really. Okay, sorry that I'm like reaching over here. I'm gonna move all this stuff down so I can reach it. Yeah, okay. So I have 2 of these CoverGirl trios. Now they're in. Does it even have a thing? They don't even have names. So I had 2 of them because I used them for something, but I'm going to be getting rid of. I don't know if I want to keep one. I'm definitely getting rid of one. but I'm not sure if I'm gonna, because I don't need two of the same thing. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this. I mean, I have lots of blues, and that electric palette has really nice blues that are really good quality. So I'm not gonna keep that. I'm just gonna toss that. I mean, I need to get rid of things. This is a Bonnie Bell Cafe Classic shadow box. Now, this is so old. I'm not even going to pass this up to a friend. I'm just going to give this away because, so, my giveaway pile is right there. I'm just going to toss this. It's really, really used, so you guys can see. This is from the Color Workshops. It is an eyeshadow palette. Well, duo, that's what it is. And it's just these two nice shades here, but I have shades that look exactly like it. So I'm going to be passing that along to a friend as well. Here is this Ulta Quad. Now it is in the shade Sapphire Sand, Sun Kissed, Mosaic, and Glittering Sand. It's the Chic eyeshadow quad. I don't know if I'm going to keep this or not. I'm not going to keep this. I mean, I've never used this. So that just shows you guys that even though it like broke a little bit right there, I'm pretty sure my mom used this once, but I've never used it. So I'm going to see if she wants it. If she doesn't want it, I'm going to give it to a friend or someone else. But yeah, I'm just getting rid of that too. This is the BH Cosmetics, Coastal Scents eyeshadow sample set, number 39. And this has some really, really pretty shades. They're super pigmented. I'm going to be keeping this. I've obviously swatched them. I've only ever used the purple, and it was really, really nice, so I'm keeping this. Okay, next is this LA Colors eyeshadow. I've had this for so long. It's in the brights. I broke this blue. I didn't use it all. And this was like one of my first ever eyeshadow palettes, and it is so old, guys. I really think that these colors don't even work that well anymore. It has 10 colors in it, and I'm thinking I'm either going to get rid of this or pass this along. I don't know if anyone would want this, though, so I'm probably just going to get rid of this and not even pass it up. On to my last palette. This is the Wet n Wild, what is this? Don't Steal My Thunder eyeshadow trio. And this palette, this trio is just a smoky eye thing. I have not used this in so long. I swear, I probably should get rid of it. I never use it. I'm pretty sure one of my friends will like it or something. But yeah, I'm going to be passing this along. I'm not going to throw it away because it's not like dense or anything, and I really didn't use it too much. I used to use it all the time, but now, especially with all these palettes being such good quality that I have, I just really have not used this, but I'm passing this along. I really, truly never use it, and yeah. So, I know this decluttering video, I kept so many of my eyeshadow palettes, and I really didn't get rid of anything, but I definitely never throw away a high-end eyeshadow thing, so that's the Urban Decay one. I'm definitely not throwing that away. If someone doesn't want it, I'll just keep it, but someone definitely probably will want that because, you know, it's Urban Decay, and why wouldn't you? But, you know, drugstore stuff, if someone doesn't want it, I'll just throw it away. Especially, like, these two, they are really, really badly in shape, so I'm just going to toss those right away. Yeah, so here's everything I'm keeping. Yeah. This is pretty good for me, guys, because I'm an eyeshadow palette hoarder. So I got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 like eyeshadow stuff, and I'm keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's pretty good for me, guys. I definitely still want to keep buying eyeshadow palettes and stuff, but yeah. So I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and bye!